Let's talk about South Africa, a country famous for Mandela, Table Mountain and, of course, gold. Long before the world paid attention, South Africa's story was being written underground. Gold built Johannesburg from nothing, transforming empty land into a bustling city almost overnight. The Witwatersrand Gold Rush was the biggest gold discovery in history, drawing people from all over the world. They dug, blasted, and built Jozi, Egoli, the city of gold. The landscape still bears the scars, giant mine dumps, reminders of the wealth that built the city. But it wasn't just gold. South Africa also struck diamonds, sparking the Kimberley Diamond Rush and creating the legendary Big Hole. Then came platinum, making South Africa a mining superpower. This trio, gold, diamonds, platinum, laid the foundation for the modern economy. But this wealth came at a cost. Built on cheap labor and racial segregation, it left deep scars. Mining's legacy is powerful and complicated, shaping the nation's identity. When we ask if South Africa is still a mining giant, we're really asking about its history, its triumphs, and its struggles. The story of mining is the story of South Africa itself. It's a legacy of pride and a heavy burden. The gold rush may be history, but its impact is everywhere. Mining built cities, created fortunes, and changed lives. But it also created divisions and challenges that still echo today. South Africa's mining story is far from over. The question is, what comes next? South Africa's mining past is legendary. But what about today? Is the treasure chest empty? Not even close. The country still sits on massive gold reserves, about 6,000 metric tons, but the real star now is platinum and its cousins, the platinum group metals. South Africa holds over 90% of the world's platinum reserves. That's global power in one country's hands. These metals are essential for new technologies and the green transition. Coal is still a major player, powering the economy and exports despite its environmental baggage. South Africa also leads in manganese and chrome, key ingredients for steel and industry. The mineral portfolio is diverse, a true underground buffet. The next chapter? Green metals like lithium and rare earths, vital for electric cars and renewable energy. South Africa is ramping up exploration in these areas with promising signs. The world's demand is shifting, but the country's mineral wealth remains vast. The gold may not glitter as it once did, but the treasure chest is far from empty. The real question is, can South Africa adapt to what the world wants next? The resources are there. The challenge is unlocking them. The mining story is evolving, not ending. The future is all about new treasures. So, what does all this mean for South Africa's economy? In 2024, mining contributed about 8% to the country's GDP, a huge slice for a single industry. Gold production has dropped from over 1,000 tons a year to around 100, pushing South Africa down the global rankings. But in platinum group metals, South Africa is still the world champion, producing most of the planet's platinum and dominating palladium and rhodium. Mining directly employs nearly 500,000 people, with many more jobs created in supporting industries. In many towns, the mine is the heartbeat of the community. South Africa is also a top global producer and exporter of coal, manganese, and chrome. The numbers tell a clear story. The Golden Crown may have slipped, but South Africa remains a heavyweight in mining. It's not just about gold anymore. It's about a diversified mineral empire. The industry is a major source of foreign currency and economic stability. Mining's impact goes far beyond the mines themselves. It supports families, builds infrastructure, and drives other sectors. The country's mineral wealth is still a powerful engine. The challenge is keeping it running in a changing world. South Africa's mining sector is evolving, but its economic muscle is undeniable. The giant still stands tall. The treasure is there, but mining in South Africa isn't easy. The biggest headache? Load shedding, scheduled blackouts that halt mines and cost billions. Power cuts make mining dangerous, unpredictable, and scare off investors. Labor unrest is another challenge. Strikes over wages and safety can shut down mines for weeks. The legacy of inequality and mistrust still fuels conflict. Environmental damage is a growing concern, with communities demanding cleaner operations and a fairer share of benefits. Mining is getting harder. The easy gold is gone and companies now dig deeper than ever, facing huge costs and risks. These aren't small problems. They threaten the future of the industry. South Africa's mining giant faces a tough road. The challenges are real and urgent. Power, labor, and environment. Each could topple the giant if not addressed. The industry's survival depends on finding solutions. The world is watching to see if South Africa can rise to the challenge. The stakes couldn't be higher. South Africa's mining industry is part of a global chess game. For decades, Johannesburg was the hub for African mining, with South African expertise leading the way. But new players, especially China, are changing the game, investing billions across Africa for access to minerals. The Democratic Republic of Congo is now a major rival, dominating cobalt for electric car batteries. Global focus is shifting, and South Africa must fight to stay relevant. Despite competition, South Africa's financial systems and technical expertise keep it a key player. The JSE and local know-how still attract investment. Its dominance in platinum group metals is a unique advantage. The world still needs South Africa's platinum, even as the map of African mining is redrawn. The country remains a gateway for investment into Africa. South Africa's influence is challenged, but not erased. The global mining game is tougher, but the giant still has powerful moves. The next chapter depends on how it plays its cards. Amid all the challenges, South Africa holds a trump card: platinum. With over 90% of the world's reserves, it's a near monopoly. Platinum's main use has been in catalytic converters for cars, cleaning up emissions. But the future is even brighter. Platinum is key for hydrogen fuel cells powering the green energy transition. As the world shifts to hydrogen, demand for platinum could soar. This gives South Africa strategic power like Saudi Arabia with oil. The country could fuel the next energy revolution. The mining giant's future may hinge on this one remarkable metal. The gold rush built the past. Platinum could build the future. South Africa stands at the crossroads of old legacy and new opportunity. The world is watching and waiting. The next boom could be just beginning. So, is South Africa still a mining giant? The answer, yes, but it's complicated. The golden age is fading, mines are deeper, costs are higher, and gold is no longer king. The challenges, power cuts, labor unrest, global competition are real, but the giant isn't dead, it's evolving. Platinum group metals keep South Africa at the top of global mining. The green energy transition could spark a new boom, as platinum powers the hydrogen economy. The future depends on solving electricity, labor, and environmental issues. The potential is huge, but so are the obstacles. South Africa's mining story is still being written. It's a battle between rich resources and tough challenges. The next era could be platinum, not gold. The world is watching. Will the giant rise again?